Whiteboard Wednesday, and we are on the road again. I don't know the words, but we're on the road again. iPad Pro 12.9 edition, baby, with the pencil. I'm an idea guy. Idea. Little ideas, big ideas. I'm always coming up with ideas. Most likely because I've been talking to a prospect or a client, and they've told me some things that they would like to see. And I've gathered that information. I've got to go to someone that actually makes the decision above me, whether it's a founder, my boss, whatever it may be. So I've got to put my selling cap on internally, my pitch-free closing internally, to show value so we can execute on the idea. So here's the things that I do when coming up with a great idea, because you have a great idea too. Quick tip. The way you get great ideas is come up with bad ones over and over and over again. We've always talked about visualize your perfect world. That would be the best scenario. You also need to come up with a worst scenario. You need a best case scenario. You need a worst scenario. The reward is always greater than the risk associated with the reward. And when you think about your best case scenario, you've got to go big. It's got to be a boom moment. Your boom intelligence has to go off like Spidey senses. To think about the risk, if it's crash and burn, you need to make an action plan to reduce those risks. So boom on one, not crash and burn on the other. How do you minimize this, Troy? Because if there's zero risk, it's not big enough. You have to have your idea big enough so there is some risk. Well, how do you do this? Well, data-driven selling, data-driven everything. Just put data-driven in front of whatever you do, and that's how you find these things out. Where is the risk at? What is the worst case scenario if I execute on this idea? Well, I don't know. Well, then it's not an idea that you want to start yet. Go find out. What is the best case scenario if I execute on this idea? Well, I don't know. You got to ask more questions. You got to ask more questions of who your idea is impacting. My name is Troy Ritchie, and if you don't know me, you will. By the way, here in Nashville, did you know the McRib is back? Possibly the greatest fast food sandwich ever made. So it's lunchtime. I'm going to go grab me a McRib. For those of you that are not living in the Nashville area, oh well, I'm enjoying mine.